Happy Thumbs Gaming. Big show.
Hey everybody, it's Brian with Happy Thumbs Gaming. Today we're checking out Level 1, the Prologue story for LEGO Jurassic World. Oh my! Check it out. We're going to get a trophy / achievement called Welcome to Jurassic Park. And we're going to get 1 gold brick for completing the level. So, oh, shh, quiet, cutscenes.
Tasers on full charge.
All right. I don't know about you guys, but this is like a dream come true, finally here. This is one of my biggest all-time requests for LEGO games, and it's finally a reality. So here we go. We're going to start off. We've got a couple of characters here. Robert Muldoon and Joffrey Brown are both going to be part of this early story mission here. And as per usual, ladies and gents, we are going to go ahead and do a story series, and then we're going to come back through and do all the free play, where we're going to try to do all the collectibles in the free play, and then we're going to come back and do the free roam as well. So as you can see, we started things off by destroying that little package there, which gave us a few bricks, which we built up with old Robert Muldoon. And then we switched on over to Joffrey and used his shocker spear to go ahead and fire up the electricity there and give us a ladder to go up. Now, before ducking out, you might want to sneak over there and grab that blue Z in the corner. I don't know about you, but I'm down for some blue. So here we go. There's a bunch of these Mr. Helix DNA helpers throughout the missions, and for the most part, in story at least, we're going to go ahead and follow a lot of what he suggests, because we're kind of learning as we go too. There's not a lot of information about this game out there, but it's our job to find it and bring it to you. So this is a nice little reinvention of what we saw in LEGO Pirates. You can see that we actually are using the old hunting or tracking method there, and we used it by simply hitting the icon that was indicated, picking up the piece, and following the blue steps. Once you get those steps all the way through, it'll give us some pieces to build up to build the tiles there, and go ahead and target that spotlight up above and take it down to get the rest of the tile pieces and build them up. Now, as you can see, there is a Velociraptor. I believe that's what's inside there. There's a dino in there, regardless of what it is. And it's our job to go ahead and push it real good. We have to push it into place. So, here we go. Ready? Push it good. Oh, yeah. So, push it into place. And once we get it into place, it'll actually cue us. Well, you'll see. It says, we've got some problems here. The ladder's jammed. So we got to go up top, and we got to use the old computer. So we'll go ahead and, use Mr. InGen Specialist here, since he's pretty high up on the employee list. And look at that. He's actually talented enough that we can actually use the beep boop 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 and go ahead and check it out. All right, so it's simple. All you have to do is follow the pattern indicated. It flashes the button needed to be pressed, and just press them, and you'll get it eventually. It'll repeat itself if you get it wrong. Don't worry, it's not like your Lego guy blows up or anything. And there is a ladder right there. You're going to want to use that to get up top. I kind of walked up to it and then walked away, and we're going to definitely want to be old Joffrey. Get our shock on. Zzz, zzz, zzz. Oh, yeah. And that actually cues a little cutscene here. So I'm going to dip out while he has a sausage.
Shoot her! Shoot her!
Whoa! Velociraptor?
No, not Velociraptor.
Maybe one of the other dig sites has turned up something.
All right, as you may have noticed, we got a little bit of a scenery change here, a little bit drier and a little bit, well, you might remember this from the movie. This is all from the first movie, of course. And you can see here, Mr. DNA, Double Helix there, he's going to tell us that we got to get our dig on. So, I always make jokes about steamy bits and piles, and I'm not sure what that is. Well, we're in store for a real big treat in this LEGO series here. We'll get to that later. But you're going to want to dig up the pieces and use old Mr. Alan Grant to go ahead and build up the skeleton of the Velociraptor, I believe it is. And then you're going to have to switch on over to Ellie Sattler, who the females have the agile ability in this game, which allows us to jump a little higher and whatnot. Also kind of a flashback a la Pirates of the Caribbean. All the girls in that one also jumped high, if you guys remember. But go ahead and jump up with the female, drop the box down, and, actually kick the box down, and then build up the ladder so Alan can get over. And then over in the corner here, we're going to knock over the table, and he actually gets a jackhammer piece that he can jackhammer that down. And we're going to go ahead and build those pieces up with Alan, because he has the ability to do that. And anytime you see one of those little pink and green little circles there, you're going to have to switch on over to a lady friend to go ahead and jump up there. Now, it's a little bit weird. I'm already not thrilled about this feature, and I hope we don't see it a lot where you have to, like, jump up onto, like, a really narrow beam. Because that's basically what's going on the Velociraptor tails there. Now, there are a series of things, including a mini kit back there, and some things you can build to go towards a mini kit. Another one, that is. But we're going to skip all those. As you guys know, we save those for free play. So we got 2 of the 3 Velociraptors, or bone sculptures, whatever they are, built up. And we're going to make our way over to this main dig area over here. But first, we're going to kind of backtrack and look up high on this left side. And these guys have a little bit of a dialogue for us. We're going to sit here and listen to them basically complain to each other back and forth. And you can see there looks to be a save terminal right there. I honestly did not access it because I've had bad experiences with save terminals in previous LEGO games, so I just stay clear of them. And, you do as you please, but, if it was up to me, I would probably recommend that you stay away from them just because no anomalies will likely appear for you, or not appear for that matter. All right, you know how it is. When you can't see what you got to get done, go ahead and smash and grab everything in sight. In this particular case, the kind of front left side of the main dig area, there's a couple of boxes. Smash them up. And look at this. We got ourselves like a Zamboni type, it's like a sand bony. You know what I'm saying? It's like instead of for ice, it's for sand. And we clear off a nice little pile of them stinky bits again. And we'll dig those up with Alan and then go ahead and build with Alan as well. Now, here we are again in one of those moments where we need to use the female character to jump up. But before we do that, we're actually going to get the Raptor Claw ability unlocked. So it's not like we had been yearning and waiting a long time for this because we just started. But it is a pretty cool little feature that they've added. This is something I haven't seen in previous LEGO games where you're able to, like, cut rope and such. Cut through things. It's kind of like a machete almost. Kind of how I see it. But, all right. Let the jokes begin, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know how many times it takes me. It takes 5 or 6 jumps, I think, for me to finally get up here. So hopefully you guys are having an easier time with it than I am. And I certainly suggest going for like the middle torso area than the tail. The tail seems to be harder to hit, at least for me. There's another one of those bouncy brick piles that we can build up. There's actually 4 sandcastles scattered throughout the level. But again, we're going to come back to those. Those are not important to us at the moment. But, all right, so at this point, we cleared up a path up top. There's a bunch of stuff up there, including the mini kit stuff. But we're skipping that. Other than studs, we're on our way down. We're going to use our Raptor Claw now. This is one of those moments where you actually have to tap the button. I was holding it like a noob. And so I figured out here in a second. All right, here we go. Tap, 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 tap. Spam, spam, spam. All right, and eventually you'll get that meter built up, and it'll drop down a couple of boxes that give us access to get up top. So let's go ahead and follow the stud trail up top. And once we get up here, there's a whole bunch of people digging away, and they're having a nice little chat. Ooh, chicken legs for lunch. Some barbecue chicken. And we'll just keep on keeping on. Looks like a little disco party over there. And, ooh, there's a black little cave, dark cave down there. It's pretty scary. In a world of dinosaurs, I certainly would stay away from dark alleys and dark caves and such. All right, so this is the Thumper. And this is a pretty interesting little tool here that we need to basically do a series of ground pounding. It's like a giant, flat jackhammer kind of a thing. We're going to go ahead and bust up a bunch of stuff. The wheelbarrow actually gets the wheel for you. And there's another one of those sandcastles. I'm pretty sure we can knock that down. And oh, no, here's the sandcastle right there. You build that up, and then you knock it down. But, yeah, so we're going to use the old Raptor Claw in the back here, and this is another one of those moments where you can actually cut through. That's why I was saying it's like a machete. Go ahead and chop it down, and grab that, it's a handle, I guess it is. Go ahead and put that on there. Yep, certainly a lot more safer with, that. You like that? That's much safer. I like saying much more safer. So that's not a right way to say it. All right, go ahead and hop on the whole ground pounder. Get your old poundage on. Bang, 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 bang. All right. Your goal here is to bounce around, and there are a series of areas. I believe there's 3 total. Yep. 1, 2, and 3. Booyakashow. Once you get them all, it'll actually take us out to a nice little... Well, wait, that's right. Get to the chopper. Not to the cutscene yet. It's chopper time. All right. There's the man with the master plan right there. Oh, of course. It wouldn't be a Lego game without some shenanigans. All right, so as you can see here, we have another one of those colorful circles indicating we need our female friend to go jump up and pull down some stuff. In this case, we actually get a bunch of bouncing bricks that we can build up into what I like to call a boinger. They like to call them Lego bouncers, but I call them ba-boing. And look at this. I love this, that they're actually taking the audio from the movies again. I think that's great. And just like Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit did. And up in the back corner there, you can see there's something flashing in there. Can't quite tell what it is. We have to get up in now. Actually, we don't. We have to follow the stud trails. You can see there's a scorpion following it. We're not quite following it. Down and around, up into the camper there, the trailer. And that'll take us away to one last little cutscene, and then it'll dump us out on to the final totals there. So we'll check it out right quick. Oh, yeah.
Who do you think you are? John Hammond. I own an island. Kind of biological preserve. Really spectacular. Spared no expense. Our attractions will drive kids out of their minds. If I could just persuade you to sign off on the park, I could get back on schedule.
What kind of park is this?
It's right up your alley.
So you two dig up dinosaurs?
Well,
Try to.
You'll have to get used to Dr. Malcolm. He suffers from a deplorable excess of personality, especially for a mathematician.
Chaotician, actually.
All right, prologue level complete, free play unlocked. Welcome to Jurassic Park Trophy Achievement. All right, you know what that means. That's 1 down and only 19 more to go. That's right, there are five levels for every movie, so write that down and check it off, I guess. So, all right, so we got a handful of studs. We did not get any mini kits. That was actually on purpose. And we do get a series of characters. Now, these weren't like character tokens that we had to go out of our way to collect, which is why we didn't include these on our front menu screen there. These are all story related. Everybody gets them regardless of how you get through it. And the same applies with these vehicles too. I'm not sure. I would imagine there's going to be a handful of these that you'll have to get throughout the hub areas in the open world. But yeah. All right, you can see we got 1 of the 275 gold bricks and 0 amber. The amber, there's 1 amber per level, and we're going to get those in all of our free plays unless we are forced to get them in a story. And we're already aware that there's going to be at least 1 level where we're going to get that amber a little early. So, all right, that's going to wrap it up for Lego Jurassic World Level 1 Prologue Story. And we picked off that Welcome to Jurassic Park trophy achievement and made our way through that level pretty quickly. So hopefully you guys found it entertaining and maybe a wee bit helpful. If you did, head on over to Facebook, Twitter, or simply comment, vote, subscribe down below. We also have Instagram, G+, and Twitch accounts available. HappyThumbsGaming.com is the home of our product and gaming reviews, but most importantly, it's also the home of our trophy achievement guide. So Doug right now is currently writing the guide. Depending on when you're watching this video, it may already be done or it may be a work in progress. Either way, stop by, check it out, print it off, use it as a checklist, highlight what you like, what you don't need, whatever. And oh yeah, so that's it for me. As always, until next time,